When the face of a large, globally beloved YouTube channel passes away, the story often ends with the channel being quietly retired, a way for their family to preserve their loved one's legacy, allowing fans to remember them exactly as they were. Sometimes, friends and family step forward to keep the creator's vision alive, crafting new content to honor and continue their work. Yet, after Charles Green, better known to millions as Angry Grandpa from The Angry Grandpa Show, sadly passed away in 2017, his son Michael Green, aka KidBehindACamera, chose a very different path. Instead of letting his father's memory rest, Michael began milking his name for views and money, shamelessly clickbaiting with his father's name and even AI-generated images years after his death, over time doing every disgraceful thing imaginable.
She wants you home. Where's your wife? Where's your kids right now, dude? I'm hanging out with my friends. You're hanging out with two girls in this group.
Well, at least I know the truth. The truth is out, folks. Yeah, you guys were right. Bridget was cheating. Smack the like button if you want me to break up with her, and I mean actually.
When he hit me, I saw white, so whatever that means.
You saw lights when he hit you?
Yes.
Did you pass out?
Hurry now, please hurry. Please.
They're on the way. They're already on the way.
Tarnishing Angry Grandpa's legacy and stooping so low that even the show's most loyal oldest fans were in disbelief. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we're diving into the shameless downfall of KidBehindACamera, how he destroyed the image of one of YouTube's oldest and most beloved channels, and how his hunger for money and attention dragged him not just to the depths of online infamy, but eventually behind bars. However, before diving into the downfall, let's take things back to where it all began. Angry Grandpa first appeared on the internet in 2007, when his son Michael recorded and uploaded a video of him having a furious meltdown after the family opened Christmas presents without him.
You sorry we didn't get you a present?
No, I'm mad because Christmas actually doing some of my grandsons open the presents. Now, Jonathan, hold it now!
We couldn't afford
This
it.
ain't right, man.
We got you.
Hey, hell with your tree, man.
We got you a lighter.
I ain't never come back to this house. You know what? You can all kiss my fat because I don't care. Good riddance.
This went viral almost instantly, racking up tens of thousands of views overnight. Riding the momentum, Michael created a YouTube channel the same year, which was later suspended, but they didn't stop, and eventually relaunched with their current channel, The Angry Grandpa Show, on June 19th, 2010. The content was simple but wildly entertaining. It was primarily Michael recording his father's over-the-top, rage-filled reactions to everyday situations, screaming profanities, smashing objects, and destroying furniture.
You're not breaking the tablet.
I hate this goddamn game. I hate it. Man, I hate it more than goddamn Candy Crunch.
Stop it! Oh, what the is that?
You fat fuck! No! You know I gotta you
Some videos like Angry Grandpa Destroys PS4, The Walking Dead Prank, and Angry Grandpa Smashes HD TV ended up getting tens of millions of views, propelling the Angry Grandpa into mainstream levels of success. Apart from these meltdown videos, the channel also featured pranks, challenges, and vlogs with friends and family, all of which fans loved. This allowed the Angry Grandpa Show to amass 4.8 million subscribers and over 1.8 billion views over the years. On the back of that success, Michael launched his own channel, KidBehindACamera, in July 2011. This channel also reached the 1 million subscriber milestone in less than 5 years, and eventually surpassed the 2 million mark not long after. Speaking of the 2 million mark, we are very close to 2 million subs, so please sub if you haven't already. But even at the peak of their fame, signs of Michael's disgusting, self-serving behavior were beginning to creep into the spotlight. One of the earliest and most obvious incidents that exposed Michael's exploitative approach to content was the Angry Grandpa's tattoo meltdown video. After hitting their first 1 million subscribers, Michael and Angry Grandpa agreed to celebrate the milestone by getting tattoos. Grandpa wanted a motorcycle design on his back, but Michael secretly told the artist to swap it for a toxic symbol with the words "my things" written underneath.
Oh my god.
Is it alright?
I love it.
Ah! There it is, Dad, if you want to see it. What? I can't see.
Predictably, when Grandpa found out, he completely lost it.
What? My things! Oh man, is that what it says? Dad! Holy
Smashing things inside the tattoo parlor.
Hey! Thing!
He told me to do it! He told me to do it!
Hey, dude! You can't be out here doing that!
Dad, come on, man. Dad, come on.
You got to go. You got to go.
We're gonna call him.
You only got everybody you want to go! You got baby!
I'm gonna make
No! He better I'll show you my God!
I'm gonna make him go.
Even though the video ended up doing pretty well, gaining more than 6 million views, a significant number of the viewers expressed displeasure at the fact that Michael had crossed a line to provoke a viral reaction from his father. That tattoo was permanent, and removing it would have been a costly, painful process for the elderly grandpa. Michael went too far. This is my least favorite AGP video. Grandpa was so excited for the motorcycle, and Michael had to pull this cruel prank on him. I don't blame Grandpa for freaking out. The tattoo prank had already shown Michael's complete lack of empathy for those closest to him, as well as his willingness to exploit them without a second thought, if it meant getting the internet's attention. But sadly, the lengths Michael would go for content didn't stop with his father. Outside of The Angry Grandpa Show and Kid Behind a Camera, Michael also ran additional channels, including one called Life with Mikey Show. On this channel, he dressed up as the fictional serial killer Michael Myers and terrorized his preschool-aged nephews on camera. In video after video, the children appeared visibly distressed, crying, cowering, and desperately trying to escape, while Michael, still in character, relentlessly chased and intimidated them for the camera.
Hey, Jay.
While these videos didn't provoke outrage at the time, they stand as yet another example of how Michael had no moral ceiling, and there was no depth of depravity he wouldn't sink to in pursuit of views and attention. Unfortunately, things only got worse after Angry Grandpa's passing on December 10th, 2017, as not even 24 hours after his father's death, Michael uploaded a video to his channel titled "Rip Angry Grandpa."
KidBehindACamera here.
Bridge OS here.
And today, I've got to make a very unfortunate video.
The video we've always feared.
I've never wanted to make this video. Today, we lost Angry Grandpa.
The comments section was flooded with people mourning and sharing their love for Angry Grandpa, but despite the grief pouring in, the video still received over 14,000 dislikes. Many felt that posting and monetizing the video so quickly after his death was disrespectful. But to be fair, there's an argument to be made that given how beloved Angry Grandpa was online, his fans deserve to know about his passing as soon as possible. But any benefit of the doubt vanished the moment people looked into the video's description, because sitting right there was a link to an online store selling Rip Angry Grandpa merch. Not even a full day after losing his father, Michael had death-branded t-shirts ready and shamelessly linked to the very video announcing this devastating news to the world. He expressed no hesitation in profiting from the tragedy of the man who made his entire career. And when he was called out and asked about it years later in an interview with Boogie2988,
it hurts to talk about him. I get it, you know, like, but some of the accusations, Michael, like 48 hours after he dies, you have a t-shirt that says, "Rest in peace, Grandpa." Is that a real thing? Is that a real t-shirt you had?
Yeah, it's a real.
Michael claimed that he wasn't the one handling the merch, and that it was the work of a company called Broadband TV.
That's not me. I don't design the t-shirts. That was Broadband TV. Now, here's what happened. When Dad was dying, you know, before he went to the hospital, he really wanted to do merchandise, and I did not want to do it. I never wanted to do it because I didn't think people would buy it.
Right.
I always thought, like, for instance, when VidCon asked me to come do like an autograph signing, I said no because I don't want to be there and there's 3 people there to see me. It's embarrassing. So I didn't want to put out merchandise because nobody would buy it. It would be humiliating. And so A month before Dad went to the hospital, he was like, Mike, let me run the merchandise. I'll take care of it, whatever. So I got him in touch with Broadband TV. They signed these contracts, and we were under contract to sell merchandise for Broadband TV. And Dad's sick in the hospital a month later.
But that justification stops making any sense when you consider that Michael was the one running and overseeing the entire channel. He could have easily told the company to hold off on sales until a respectful amount of time had passed. Instead, he let it happen, and in doing so, he proved that not even his own father's death could slow down his pursuit of views, clicks, and cash. And as shameless as that was, it was only the beginning of how far Michael was willing to go to milk his dead father for content. All these years, people came to the Angry Grandpa Show and Michael's channel only for Angry Grandpa. He was the heart of the content, the reason they had built such a massive and devoted fan base. So naturally, after his passing, the channels had no real direction, though Michael managed to keep the Angry Grandpa Show limping along by occasionally posting old, unseen footage of his father.
So, what are you doing? You guys so dark! What are you wearing? Cooking with Grandpa is back!
His personal channel, KidBehindACamera, quickly hit a wall. With Grandpa gone, there was little reason for viewers to keep watching, especially when the content offered nothing of real value.
You gonna catch this smoke? He gonna catch this smoke! Let's go to dinner.
Okay. If anything tomorrow. Michael, please stop. Honey, your heart can't take this!
So, Michael turned to clickbait. He began plastering Angry Grandpa's name and image across thumbnails for videos that had little to nothing to do with him. Soon, it went beyond just exploiting his father's memory. Michael began openly lying about his personal life to bait clicks, such as posting a video titled "Rip Kim," referring to his older sister, only for it to show her very obviously faking going unconscious, with Michael and his wife Bridget delivering over-the-top reactions.
My stomach hurts.
What?
Kim? Michael? I don't know.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know.
We need to find a phone. We need to call, 911. Wait, I got mine.
I got it.
No, I got mine.
Then do it, call them!
Or when he posted a video claiming to sell their house because they were broke, which turned out to be just an argument over a real estate agent contacting them, followed by Bridget assuring him they had more than enough money.
I want to sell the house.
This happens every year. You're not selling our house because this happens every year.
We're gonna be broke, Bridget, okay?
Michael, we're good.
Okay, we're not gonna be broke.
When's the last time you checked the bank? I check monthly. Honey, we're good.
These repeated staged stunts sparked frustration among longtime viewers, with comments stating, "Man, this is so depressing. I used to genuinely love Michael's vlogs. After Grandpa's passing, his downfall has been excruciating. I loved Angry Grandpa, but after his passing, Michael quickly became intolerable." But Michael didn't stop. If anything, he escalated further, posting titles like "Grandpa's dream car was destroyed" and "Grandpa's ashes were stolen." Each one was a desperate attempt to squeeze every last click from his father's memory, because for Michael, all attention is good attention, even when it's pure hatred, with commenters stating, "When your own fans are giving you hate, you know you done goofed. What a disrespect to Angry Grandpa and his legacy. And how can you fake this? This is so sick." And despite all of the disgust and destruction of his reputation, Michael has shamelessly continued his behavior to this very day, to the point his channel has now become a rinse and repeat machine of fake cheating scandals, breakup announcements, and dramatic relationship ending thumbnails, all followed by business as usual in the very next upload. However, Michael's on-camera antics are only the tip of the iceberg. His many controversies surrounding his relationship with Bridget paint a far more disturbing picture, especially when it comes to how the two first met. In a video posted on November 17th, 2011, titled "How I Met Bridget," Michael told his audience that they first connected on MySpace in 2008.
So we met on MySpace. I saw her picture. I started talking to her. Told her she was pretty. She agreed to go out on a date with me.
And then casually went on to describe how they became intimate.
She's easy. Second date.
No!
Second date.
Alright, yeah.
Second date, we her. She gave me a job.
Man, I did.
And she swallowed.
While at a first glance, the story might seem like nothing more than an overshared and tasteless personal anecdote, the disgusting reality of this video came to light years later, when some viewers found out that Bridget was in fact around 15 in 2008, when she met the 21-year-old Michael. Unlike his clickbait backlash, however, the PDF file and grooming allegations were too massive for him to simply ignore. And according to him, Bridget lied about her age, telling him that she was 19 when they first met. He claims he didn't learn her real age until she turned 17, meaning they'd been together for nearly 2 years before he knew the truth.
But she told me she was 19, and I believed her because she was already driving and doing her own things and had her own money. I assumed what she was saying was true. And the bad part is, I didn't find out until her 17th birthday. So her mom comes out with a birthday cake and everybody's happy birthday to you. Everybody's singing, I'm singing, and I look, and there's a big 17 on the cake. And I'm thinking, wait, that can't be true, she's turning 20. No, Bridget turned 17, and there was nothing I can do by that point.
Later, he even released a video stating that many of the details he shared in the original How I Met Bridget video, including parts of their so-called first date, were fabricated.
A lot of you may have actually seen a video we put out about our first date, and we should not have put that video out, you guys, because unfortunately, and I hate to admit it, a lot of that stuff was fake. Unfortunately, it's now being used against me. I wish I never made that video, but it's out there. Guys, no, I did not pull out my in a parking lot.
However, his repeated attempts to clarify have failed to convince the internet, as these grooming and PDF file allegations still stand today.
Did you spend 2 years of your life not realizing she's going to school, that she can't drive, that she has her parents to take her?
Somebody tells you they're 18, I'm not gonna go, hey, can I see your ID? It's stupid.
I don't know what Bridget looked like when she was 15, but like I know what like my nieces looked like when they were 15, and they look drastically different from 15 versus 20.
Even though Bridget herself has publicly backed Michael's version of events, admitting she lied about her age and insisting he wasn't a predator.
So, 16 years ago, almost 17 years ago, I lied about my age. Okay, I had a crush on Michael, and I knew he was 21. And I knew he wouldn't date me if he knew I was 15. So I told him I was 18. That's my bad. And I don't regret it, but I am sad that he is getting all the backlash over it because it's genuinely not his fault. And it's just sad that he is being painted as when he's not. He's not. You know, there's real predators out there, and he is not one of them.
It's still hard to believe that a 21-year-old man could be oblivious to the fact that he was in a relationship with someone so young. The mental and emotional gap between a 15-year-old girl and an adult man is vast and unmistakable. And time again, Michael has failed to address these arguments convincingly.
How did you spend 2 years of your life not realizing she's going to school, that she can't drive, that she has her parents to take her?
Wait. I've already said, I knew she was going to school when we started dating.
He found out she was 17 and stayed. He is definitely a predator. But the most recent turn in Michael's story would drag what's left of his reputation to an even darker place. On April 3rd, 2025, around 10 p.m. local time, the Somerville Police Department received a deeply disturbing 911 call.
Where are you at right now? Where are you safe right now? Are you separated?
He went inside, but I'm outside. Oh, God.
It came from a woman in extreme distress, sobbing uncontrollably as she reported that a man had physically attacked her, hitting her in the face multiple times.
All right, take it. Hey.
The face so many times. No, when he me, I saw lights, so whatever that means.
You saw lights when he hit you?
Yes.
Did you pass out?
Right now, please hurry. Please.
They're on the way. They're already on the way.
And while she was still on the call, the man allegedly began chasing her, sending her into further panic.
Did he go back in the house?
No, he's following me right now.
Okay.
He's walking on my
Which way are you walking?
Towards Road to Central.
Towards Central?
Here. Yes.
All right, they're coming. I'm just staying on the phone with you, okay? Let me know if he continues to follow you.
When the dispatcher asked for details, the woman identified herself as Bridget West, and the man she accused of hitting and pursuing her was none other than Michael.
What's his name?
His name is Michael Green.
Michael Green. What's your name?
Bridget West.
What West?
Yes.
Bridget West?
Stop talking to me. I'm on the phone with the cops. Leave me alone.
Miss West, what's your first name?
Bridget.
The police officer rushed to the scene, and Michael was arrested at 10:36 p.m. under the charge of third-degree domestic violence. Apparently, the two had been drinking together earlier that night, but when Bridget confronted Michael about an alleged affair, things escalated, and Michael allegedly struck her in the face several times. For Michael's audience, the incident was nothing short of a bombshell. Even after years of shameless stunts and moral lows, this was a level of violence and depravity that shocked not only fans, but even his most vocal critics. I always thought Michael was a loser, but I never thought in a million years he would get this low. It's unbelievable that Michael went from dating a almost 16-year-old girl to beating up the mother of his children. Absolutely disgusting. Then, on July 28th, nearly 4 months after the arrest, Michael posted a new video on his YouTube channel. It mentioned the arrest in the title and had his mugshot as the thumbnail. Naturally, most viewers clicked expecting some kind of explanation, or at the very least, clarity about what had happened that night. Instead, what they got only deepened their disappointment. To everyone's surprise, Michael and Bridget were together, casually filming a vlog.
Coming?
Yes.
Okay. If you are watching this video, it means that the charges against me were finally dropped.
I know, it's only been like 4 months.
It's going on 5.
Oh my God.
It is going on 5. It's like half the year.
You're right? That's crazy.
His charges had been dropped, and Michael brushed the entire incident off as a harmless drunk mistake, insisting that he hadn't actually assaulted Bridget.
I was arrested for domestic violence, but I want to say right here, no, I did not do it. I am innocent. I did not lay my hands on Bridget. Unfortunately, it was the result of a terrible, embarrassing, drunken night that I'm still embarrassed. I am embarrassed about it.
That was humiliating.
Meanwhile, she stood in the background, giggling and agreeing with him the entire time.
I only said that because the cops were there, finally.
Right.
To save me.
Enough, dude. This is not funny, okay?
But these statements directly contradicted what the internet had heard on that viral 911 call just weeks earlier. And with Michael now presenting a completely different version of events, the situation boiled down to 2 disturbing possibilities. Option 1, he had done exactly what he was charged with, but the two were downplaying it for the sake of continuing to vlog together, as it's their main source of income. And option 2, nothing had happened at all and they had staged the entire ordeal purely for online attention and relevance, which, if true, would be even more reprehensible than anything Michael had done before. Regardless of which version was real, the reaction was the same. Viewers were disgusted. The complete and utter lack of dignity or honesty is actually kind of astounding. I heard the call. This is so disappointing, whether or not your story is true. For many, that video marked the point of no return. Whatever shred of respect Michael might have had left was gone. What a sad way to go out. Been watching since 2013, and I hate to say it, but I can't support this anymore. Years of exploitative, shameless behavior driven by greed, arrogance, and a complete lack of self-awareness have buried what was once a beloved YouTube legacy. The laughter, the pranks, and the raw genuine moments that built one of YouTube's earliest fan communities are now overshadowed by Michael's endless stream of self-inflicted scandals. And in the process, he has reduced himself to a mere lolcow. What could have been a long and celebrated career built on honoring his father's memory has devolved into a spectacle sustained only by outrage and hate watching.